IndiGlobal Media Network.
Now, we have this very special interaction that is lined up. We have enjoyed one of the fireside chats. Now, today is going to be very interesting because it is not just about policing but also giving back to the society as mentor for civil services besides balancing. So, this is all about a journey of leadership and services. So, I would request my team to please play a brief AV about our special guest, Shri Mahesh Bhagwat, the Senior IPS Officer, Telangana cadre.
Mr. Mahesh Muralidhar Bhagwat, an IPS officer of 1995 batch, is known for his exemplary work beyond the call of duty. He rose up to the rank of additional DGP by working across leadership roles in the State Police Department. He is known for his innovative and effective approach in curbing the menace of human trafficking. Mr. Bhagwat is one of the few who the US State Department recognized as heroes on a humanitarian mission and awarded for their tireless efforts in combating human trafficking. He not only rescued hundreds of victims from traps of trafficking but also ensured their rehabilitation with the help of Indian government and non-profit organizations. He also played a key role in crackdowns on labor trafficking across India, thereby making it possible to rescue more than 350 children from forced labor in bricklanes. Above all, he became a source of hope and guide to thousands of youth aspiring for civil exams. Despite his heavy-duty work, he ensured time for his passion in mentoring and guiding the youth in cracking the civils exam. Mr. Bhagwat and his team of mentors trained thousands to achieve civils. In 2023 Civil Services Examination, over 200 candidates trained by him and his team eventually cracked civils. He stands as an inspiration and a change-making personality of a country. We are super delighted to have him as our guest of honor. Let us welcome Mr. Mahesh Muralidhar Bhagwat, IPS Additional DGP.
So that's the reason he's here as our special guest for the fireside chat. And to do the honors, we have yet another special guest. So I would request a very special guest who is not just a strategist in branding, but he is also a mentor for the startup ecosystem. He has mentored young entrepreneurs aspiring to lead the startup ecosystem. He is a seasoned professional with over 20 years of experience in branding, marketing and corporate relations and international operations. He holds a management degree from IIM Bangalore and completed a design thinking program at MIT Solon. His career spans diverse sectors including clothing, food and education, where he has launched and positioned several brands. He is currently heading branding for the ICFAI Group, which includes multiple universities and schools across India. Additionally, he serves as the official spokesperson for the ICFAI Group and is a keynote speaker in many of the forums like ours on innovation, technology and design thinking. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Sudhakar Rao, Director, ICFAI Group. Is Mr. Sudhakar Rao, Director at ICFAI Group. Our moderator for this special fireside chat is Mr. Sudhakar Rao, Director at ICFAI Group. A seasoned brand strategist, author and mentor, Sudhakar brings over 20 years of leadership in branding, marketing and corporate relations across diverse sectors from textiles, food to education.
An alumnus of IIM Bangalore and MIT Solon's Design Thinking program, he has built and scaled impactful brands. Sudhakar Rao is also chairperson for education at FICCI, a keynote speaker and a strong voice for innovation, entrepreneurship and diversity. Specialized institutions. Let's welcome Mr. Sudhakar Rao.
Thank you for putting it together. Sir, good afternoon to you. And this is the closest I have ever gone to any COP, and a super COP at that. A big round of applause to Mahesh Muralidhar Bhagwat ji. Sir, I saw you many times, not as close, but probably a few meters away. As it is with COPs, we have to be a little distant because you carry guns. I hope you are not carrying one right now. Sir, on Necklace Road, I saw you many times. I go there for cycling, you go for your morning exercise, and there are lots of people even at that time around you, armed people around you. But I used to take some pictures from a distance, and I used to admire you for your regular regimen of exercise that you used to follow. I used to go there about 3 times a week, and probably you were there every single day. I mean, every time I was there, you were also there. So just tell us, sir, what is the kind of the strict exercise schedule that you maintain that that is actually difficult for everyone actually, not just only for the COP, but everyone. So tell us so that we can learn from you how we can keep ourselves fit.
Thank you, Sudhakar Rao garu, our ICFAI director. In fact, recently I have changed my route because our South Central Railway, they have constructed a wall. We literally used to cross the railway lines and come towards Necklace Road from Kundanbag side. So now our walk is restricted to Kundanbag. We have our walkers group and many IS, IPS and other officer, businessmen. So morning time, generally that area, we are doing a walk there only. And most interesting thing is last Sunday of every month, there will be a breakfast by morning walker. So everyone waits for that. So who is the next sponsor for next month breakfast? So over the breakfast also, there will be a nice interaction with others. And good that I have seen now, the people are coming out of their house from their busy schedule. They are taking out some time away from the mobile, at least for some time, and away from the TV, and sparing time for themselves. So that park, we have a small park also, and every day I can see at least around 30 to 40 people who are walking there in the morning time, plus daytime, evening time also. Some people have the timing starting from 11 onwards actually. Yeah, so like that also. So I remembered in America, I have seen there is no timing as such for physical exercise or morning walk and all, nothing. At any point in the daytime, evening time, you can see someone is running, someone is walking. So that kind of things now slowly started coming to our country also. I'm really happy about that.
Thank you very much, sir. Every time we hear your name, there are 2-3 things that come to our mind. One is the kind of dedicated giving back to the society in terms of mentoring the aspiring civil servants. That is a very big one. Second, your relentless services towards community policing, towards law and order, and especially the accolades that you received from India and abroad. That is the second one. Third one, the less talked about, which I will take up first, is your origins. Tell us something about your parents and the background which has catapulted you to this top position today. But what was the beginning? What was the origin?
I'm from rural Maharashtra. The district called, right now they are calling it Ahilyanagar. Earlier it was Ahmednagar. So many of you might have visited Shirdi. So Shirdi is close to my native place. It's 100 kilometers from there. So in till 1984, till completing my 10th, I was in my village only. It's a drought-prone area of Maharashtra. It's a lot of challenges there, and in my childhood also, I have seen in 1972, I born in 1969, 1972 I saw first helicopter where the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, she came to our village to see the drought-prone area, how people are suffering, how the cattle are dying, and we went to see helicopter. That's all that I remember. So that period was really till 1984 I was in the village, and it was like a struggling period for me also. But I scored well in the 10th, and that's the reason I got admission in Pune to SP College, where I have done my inter first and second year. And then further I have done my Bachelor of Civil Engineering from Government College of Engineering, Pune in 1990. It is the same college where Bharat Ratna Mokshagundam Vishweshwaraya, he passed out in 1883. It's a very old college of 1853. So that college has really helped me in regaining my confidence and leadership qualities also, because I was civil engineering secretary there, arts and crafts secretary. And that time only I got some like-minded friends, and we got attracted towards watershed development program. That is the soil and water conservation in a drought-prone area, and to help people. So Anna Hazare started that time a movement for ideal village through watershed development. So that village, Ralegan Siddhi in Ahmednagar district again, we visited that village. I used to do some survey work also in that village using my civil engineering knowledge with a group called Gangotri. That period I have also worked with another organization, civil society organization, fighting for anti-superstitions in Maharashtra, led by Padma Shri, late Dr. Narendra Dabholkar. So that organization also I worked for few years. Then I also work with Medha Patkar, who used to work for Narmada Bachao, and with her we visited the first village which got submerged under Sardar Sarovar. And 3 days we have also done the fast for ideal rehabilitation of those tribals whose villages were submerged under that Sardar Sarovar water. So that particular period, I was also preparing for the civil services simultaneously, doing all these things. I used to work for watershed development with one Center for Development Study activity. 2.5 years I worked there. 1 year, 2 months I worked with Tata Motors Pune for CSR activity. They adopted some 18 villages where we have done the construction of school buildings, construction of biogas, gobar gas plants, construction of cemeteries, construction of check dams, and many other things. Basically, application of civil engineering for rural development. That kind of work I was doing, and that year only, 1994, I appeared for civil services, and 95 I got a call for interview, and that attempt of 95 I got into Indian Police Service. So this is my background. My parents, both of them were Jilla Parishad school teacher, including my 3 sisters. One of them is, 2 of them are high school teacher, one is primary, and my sisters' husbands also, they are also school teachers or professor. Even my uncle, my aunt, they are also into teaching. So in my family, except me, everyone is into teaching.
You are also teaching now, sir. You are teaching now the aspiring civil servants. But I want to just go back one moment into 30 plus years of your background when you started preparing for civil services. Give me one reason which very strongly motivated you to actually think of civil services as a career. That is the first one. Second one is, who has advised you to take that in Marathi medium? Do you know that sir has attempted the exam in Marathi medium? Generally, it is understood that you attempt in English. But at that time, so many years back, someone must have advised you appropriately to go for Marathi. Yes, sir.
1990, after passing out my engineering in civil, the same year in Maharashtra, when Bhushan Gagrani, who is now Mumbai Municipal Commissioner, right now. So he's a top third in India with Marathi literature and history. And he also wrote in Marathi medium. So that has ignited our minds that even the people from rural background also, they can appear for civil services, they can write in Marathi. There should not be any inferiority complex about you are not studied in English medium and all. You can appear in the regional medium also. So that was really a motivator for us. And so the same optionals, literature and history, I also opted for. And then I started my preparation, but material was not much available. So most of my time I used to spend in translation from English to Marathi. So, but in that process, I improved my writing skills also. And that has really helped me.
So, a civil engineer who studied from a prestigious college like College of Engineering, Pune, and influenced by Bhushan Saab, who ignited your mind, now we'll go to the other individual who ignited several minds, President Abdul Kalam. I understand that President Abdul Kalam called you and talked to you for 15 minutes. Please tell us every detail of that 15 minutes, sir.
See, what happened actually in 2000, I joined as additional SP Bellampalli in Adilabad. And 2001, I became SP in Adilabad district only. So that time, Naxalism was on its peak. And lot of challenges were there. Because of my background working in rural development, civil societies and all, I started a two-pronged strategy to work on this problem of Naxalism. On one side, to continue operations, but on other side, work for the rehabilitation of surrendered Naxalite, plus development initiative with the help of district administration. To my luck, now the Chief Secretary of Telangana, who is taking charge today, K. Ramakrishna Rao sir, he was my collector that time. So he has also reposed faith in me, and many developmental projects in the interior of Adilabad, where no one used to reach, we have taken up those work, like laying road, laying the electricity lines, construction of the houses. Then we also ensured that teachers are attending the school, ensured that doctors are attending primary health center. So it was all part of good governance. So good governance, surrender, rehabilitation and operation, simultaneously, we were carrying that program by name Police Me Kosam. So that program was very popular. In 2-3 years, we brought down the extremist number from 200 to 20 through the surrender, rehabilitation and some few arrests also. And that has really helped us in getting the confidence that police is for you and making the area free from extremist menace. And the development activities also started. One project was there in a village by name Gangapur, which is in the backwater of Kadam Reservoir. Now Kadam is in Nirmal district. So this Kadam Reservoir, Gangapur village is in the backwater. In the month of May 2023, when Vikas Raj sir was collector there, and our Seshadri Garu, who is now special secretary to CM sir in Telangana, he was a POITD. So I was the district SP that time. So we got a news in May 23 that when the Naxalite visited the village Gangapur, villagers, they revolted and they have appealed Naxalite that not to come to their village again. Because of them only development not happening. So that was like say watershed for us. So immediately after that, we visited that village, we talked with the villagers, and they said that we want connecting road, approach road to our village. And right now we are crossing the backwater of reservoir through Peri, then walking for 4-5 kilometers. This is not bringing a rate to our paddy that we are cultivating. Our children can't go to school regularly. Because of the backwardness, extremists are taking advantage. So we have seen the Survey of India map, and in that map, there was one red colored line, but when we have seen on the ground, we found it is just like a Narsidari, the Pagdandi type. So then we took people into confidence, And that was a different kind of scenario. And all this work together, that has gone into the notice of President of India at that time, APJ Abdul Kalam Sahab. And on 14th July 2024, I received an appointment at Begumpet Airport that President of India has called karke, and one-to-one, around 15 minutes. So Kalam sir spoke to me that how this model of Adilabad can be replicated in other part of India. The two-pronged strategy, that is a development and operation plus surrender and rehabilitation. And that has influenced me a lot. Even after stepping down as the President of India, Kalam Sahab used to come to Hyderabad for Lead India program. And that time I was DCP of Cyberabad in our 108 GVK MRI center. Kalam Sahab used to come there, I used to go, and regularly we used to do various programs also for developmental work through this Lead India program. Thank you.
No, that's an amazing story, sir. Like we see in the gangs of Wasepur, you have these Naxals of Gangapur that you dealt with. Amazing. Big round of applause to Mahesh sir. Sir, you have dealt with so many things in the most trying of situations, in the most challenging situations. Currently, our country is going through another kind of a situation here. The recent killing of civilians, largely in Pahalgaon. There is a warlike situation, and the terrorist action is condemned by one and all. As a cop who is in charge of law and order for the state of Telangana, how, or let me put it like this, what are the don'ts for a common man that you suggest that we should be alert to? We should not do certain things which would flare up into a bigger problem, especially when everyone is alerted about this kind of action. Because we received one note from Ministry of Home Affairs, especially to states like Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, that we should stay on alert. So as a additional DG of law and order, what are the don'ts that you advise to a common man? Because generally we are very busy in our own work, but we are not aligned with what we are supposed to do. So kindly suggest, sir, we'll learn from you.
First of all, my request to all of you that be cautious, be suspicious about unknown persons, unknown people in your vicinity, and they are doing something which is, you are guessing that it is something, it is wrong, and check it. You can involve our police department also, dial 100 number or dial 112. I will tell you yesterday's example. It is not yet in media, but yesterday we got a phone call from running train coming from Sirpur Kagaz Nagar, passing through Hyderabad, going to Kerala. And from the train bogie, one lady has called. She said that I have doubt on those 4 or 5 passengers, and I'm not finding it comfortable that they are not the good citizens. Karke. So immediately our police people, they have intercepted, they have got them to the police station and verified their identity, and we found them, they are the good people. There's nothing wrong with them. But see, this thing, first of all, this kind of thing generating in your mind is very, very important. Otherwise, what happen? वो हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना कि हर माँ चाहती है कि दोबारा भगत सिंह का जन्म हो, लेकिन मेरे घर में नहीं, मेरे बाजू के घर में. So this kind of situation is very common in our society. I will tell you one example. 9/11 happened in America in 2001. 2004, I along with few other police officers of country, we went to America for anti-terrorism training program. And 15 days we studied different forms of terrorism and other things. After completion of program, we went to one shop where they used to sell bulletproof jackets. So after entering the shop with my friend, the owner of that shop said, I can't give it to you. He used that, I can't give it to you. You are not looking like the native of this area, or this locality karke. Not only that, he came out of the shop, he noted down my friend's vehicle number also. If the same thing happens here in our city of Hyderabad, if you go to some shop, ask them something, say I want to buy, the shopkeeper will say right now not available with me, please wait for 5 minutes. He will call this fellow, that fellow, and bring it and give it you. So my question here is whether the national interest is important or personal business interest is important, that we should decide first. The time has come now to give priority to the national interest.
The most important thing is don't circulate fake news. You need to spend some time and verify whether it is actually the right news or not. And when you're not sure, don't even forward it. And there are many people who have fallen into the trap of forwarding messages and getting into legal cases as well. We'll not go more into it, but then the advice here is that we should actually not forward any message that you receive just like that blindly. So if we are conscious of these three important steps, especially in the situation where we are facing a clear and present danger, I think we will contribute and help the police to help us. I think that's a very important message for all of us. The members in the audience, if you have any questions to sir, please raise your hand. We'll take about 2 to 3 questions, that's all. Yes, sir. Very brief.
Very inspiring journey we have just learned from you. Sir, I'm Sudhir Agarwal from Vadwani Foundation. My question is, you said police is for you. But if you really see, today there is a huge hard wall between the citizen and police. And if you ask me, I think the onus is on police to, bridge that gap. So some guiding principles that how do we make police as friendly to you? Well, I am meant for you. And just to share with you, I personally engage a lot with police because my background comes from different perspective. I said I am a taxpayer. This police is for me. So I engage extensively, but by far people are very, very scared of even talking to police for genuine things. So some momentum if can be created in the country. That's what my question is, sir.
Okay, thank you.
First of all, we should understand that policing today is a British legacy. This policing, it has come from the British. 1829, Sir Robert Peel, he was the Home Secretary of UK, and that time he led the 9 principles of policing. And one of the principles says that every citizen is a police without uniform and every police is a citizen in uniform. And today also, of course, we say that it is a correct. But he also said one more thing, that we should not see police fighting with the crime. There should not be crime in the society. I don't think it is possible. The crimeless society.
Sir, the next question, you're asking the question? Sure. Oh, you didn't raise your hand, sir.
I did. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, sorry. Sir, I'm Shrikant from TASK. We work with 761 colleges across the state. Today, one of the things that is happening in our institutions, and I'm asking on behalf of all these institutions, is that one of our neighboring countries, to weaken our youth, are introducing drugs in most of the educational institutions. What would you suggest for our institutions to do so that, one, they are aware of this? Of course, we are working with the Telangana Anti-Narcotics Bureau also, and we are putting up. But what should be done? Some key points, sir. Thank you.
Very nice question and apt question for this situation. Nowadays, this question of drug abuse amongst children is increasing. The issue of, and it's all basically we say demand and supply. So first of all, there is a role for the school teacher, role for the management, role for the student, role for the parent, and then societal role and police role. So everyone is having the role in this regard. Few years back, when I was Commissioner of Police Rajkonda, we had one awareness program on drug abuse. After giving presentation, I realized that children are getting extra information. about, and it may go in the other way. I stopped my program. I stopped my program, and then after that, we started identifying the first-time user and counseling them. In our Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act, we have a special provision. Under section 64A, any first-time addict, any child, any youth, if he or she want to come out, we can, even the case is booked, we can waive the prosecution after 6 to 7 times counseling through de-addiction counselor and blood test. If the blood test is negative, your prosecution can be waived. This kind of things now we have started in many first-time, for the many first-time users. Even the parents are now approaching us. Currently, we are facing problem with the availability of the de-addiction counselor in the society. They are not available in that much number what is required. Secondly, it is a job of the parents. Please see again who are the friends of your child, what they are doing, where your child is going, what he is doing, the money given by you for the pocket money, on what items he is spending. People are buying sometimes some things online also. Don't give money more than required to your ward so that your ward can misuse that money for some other purpose. It's good that you must have faith in your ward, but at the same time, that faith, if someone is misusing, then it will become difficult for you only. That's the reason, know more about the friends of your ward. Keep talking to them. Nowadays, what we have seen, Sinha Sahab, the dialogue is lacking in the family now. Everyone is busy on the phone. Even after coming back from office, coming back from school, child will be on phone, parents on phone, everyone on mobile phone only. So that dialogue, and another issue now, the grandparents are not available. Nowadays, it's sorry to say, but first condition is now coming from the girl itself that I don't want in-laws with us. Karke. This is another new generation. I am happy that our both the daughter, because me and my wife both are working. My father-in-law was with me.
It's a good tactic.
So that's why I said, ek din aapka, baki din hamare.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I move to what you do 364 days. Sir, your favorite activity is mentoring aspiring civil servants. I think over the last several years, maybe 10, 15 years that you have been mentoring several people into, they got ranks into IAS, IPS, IFS, and also the Central Armed Police Force. Several of them come to you. So the question here is, sir, what is in your language, what is the modus operandi that you choose? Because there are several aspirants who are different. And your taking out time is a good thing, but customizing some advice to each of them, what questions do you ask them so that you will be able to channelize your reply and mentoring to them so that they get benefited and they get rank?
Thank you. First of all, technology is really a game changer. After 2015, when the WhatsApp started, we got the groups in the WhatsApp. And that has really helped me to mentor number of students at one time. So right now we are maintaining around 5 to 6 WhatsApp groups for the civil services. 4 groups are there. For Indian Forest Service there is 1 group, and for CAPF there is 1 group. In civil services again 2 groups are for mentoring the students who are going only for interview of the IAS IPS exam. 2 groups are for prelims and mains. Then Forest Service group, that is mostly for the interview purpose, and CAPF also interview purpose only. So the 3 exams which are conducted by UPSC, that is Civil Services, Forest Service, and third is CAPF, Assistant Commandant. For these three exams, we do mentorship, especially for personality tests or interview. So from December to this month, we will be completely busy in a mentorship program, and whatever time I get, my personal time also. Morning you were talking about the morning walk and all. So that time also sometimes I have to compromise. And each candidate, at least 45 minutes I am spending. This year I spoke with around 450 candidates across the nation, from Jammu Kashmir to Manipur to Kanyakumari. I spoke to 450 candidates, and I am very happy. Now just on 22nd April, the result we got from Jammu Kashmir, one Dr. Iram Chowdhury girl, she scored 40th rank, 40, in country. And there was another DSP of Jammu Kashmir. He also, right now he is a Deputy Superintendent of Police. He got into IPS now, 131 rank. I always look for the students from challenging background. From every well-to-do, they can get many platforms, but my job is to look for the children I have economically, socially backward, not having much resources available, and
Awesome.
to help them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good. Sir, there are many civil servants who are successfully running their careers. Many police officers who are in this place were very popular. But very few like you are taking time out to help the needy. I think that is a great service, sir, that you're doing. We are extremely proud of you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My mentor, Baba Amte, you might have visited Anandwan in Chandrapur district of Maharashtra. It is for leprosy patient. So he started that leprosy patient home before independence. And the Baba Amte, he used to say that nahi mangane, nahi marne, ye haath aaye nirman mein. God has given us these two hands to do something constructive. So we should do that. And I always believe that we have to deliver the package before leaving this world, and I am doing that job. Thank you.
I Shapath, what a journey from policing to mentoring. Thank you so much, sir. I'll now request you to walk with me a little forward on this ramp. We'll take a picture there, sir. पता नहीं बाद में necklace road पे मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा. Please come, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, a standing ovation to Mahesh Muralidhar Bhagwat ji.
Thank you, sir. And now to commemorate this lovely fireside chat and to give away a token of appreciation, I would like to call upon Shri Shrikant Sinha, CEO Task, to please come on to the dais so that we can facilitate our respected Shri Mahesh Muralidhar Bhagwat, IPS, Additional Director General of Police. Sudhakar, to please join us on the stage, please. And this is to our lovely moderator to keep us engaged, Sir Sudhakar Rao, Director, ICFAI Group. Thank you, sir.
IndiGlobal Media Network, taking innovation, collaboration and growth to the forefront.